Okay, let's see here. Do we have this working, yes or no? Also, I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm gonna test. This might be weird. I have double audio. I'm not sure if you guys do. Okay, well, I turned it off now. I just want to make sure the audio wasn't crackling. I don't think it is, but it could be. Because always expect the unexpected. Or expect the unexpected, and then maybe it won't happen because you're expecting it now, and then you don't have to worry about it? Eh, I don't know. Hey, Blobsoys, how's it going? Good to see you. What's going on, man? Oh, Shadowcat's having tea. I should probably link this new stream in the Discord for people. Anyway, I'm doing a streaming test because, well, Mike had to take the night off because of his own personal reasons. Shadowcat. Nice gif. You know how a normal stream looks? It didn't look like that. It looked like this crude creation. What is that? What's wrong with that? JPedal? Is the fact that you're using YouTube Canada? Is that the problem? The big YouTube CA in the top left? I can see how that could be an issue. Oh, but actually, JPedal, what you're talking about is just that like weird waiting for thing. That's what happens when you go to the stream when the stream's not on yet. It actually shows you a little bit of a thumbnail, and the video's not playing because the stream is not going at the time. So, I'm not sure if you ever noticed that before. If you've never been to a stream early, I guess you wouldn't, Yeah, hello, Yuki, I'm glad you got over too. You got 7 days to die on the PS4, today. Oh, you did? Oh, wow, how's it work on the PS4? Because I always talk with Mike about that, and we're always like, oh, I'm not sure if it works too well on the PS4 anymore. Oh, the blackness where the chat usually is? Let me see. Oh, yeah, yeah, usually the chat would load in, wouldn't it? That is weird. Yeah, I could see that being an issue now. I wasn't sure I was supposed to be looking at it first. Yeah, that I can't explain to you, JPedal. That is a mystery beyond mysteries. Oh yeah, so anyway, when I was getting the new stream set up, and by the way, it looks like this does work, so I'm not sure why it wasn't working before, but now it seems to capture it just fine, I think. Wait, hold on, let me bring this up. Alright, we're probably gonna get the doubling again, but you know, that's just how it goes. What's this? It wants to autoplay a video. No, don't autoplay a video, for love of all things. I don't need a video to be autoplaying. Good lord, YouTube. I don't know what it would bring up. What is this playing right now, anyway? You actually switched to a different video at some point on the other thing I was listening to. It says it's music from Persona 5 as well, but I don't recognize it. Is this like a cover version? Either way, it's very peaceful. I like it. That's why I was curious. The chat's still hiding for you too, Shadowcat? Huh, then yeah. I guess YouTube doesn't like working on high resolutions for you guys. Which I'm not too surprised to hear, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, I was gonna say before I got myself interrupted by myself. Actually, wait, let me see on my computer. Yeah, I don't know if chat loads for me either. Unless I make the window very big. Yeah, I think that's probably the issue you're having. You guys are having. Because, like, the video is so big, it just, like, pushes off the chat unless you make your window size absolutely huge. Yeah, Blob said that's good, but it's not fully updated. Definitely good if you don't have a PC. Yeah, that makes sense then, Blobs. I do hope they eventually get that fixed, but, you know, I'm just not sure if they ever will. Just to speak perfectly frankly about it. The chat looks really weird. I have to be zoomed out to see it. The good thing about chat, though, is if you click the top right with the dots, you can pop out the chat. So you probably would have to do that. Oh yeah, and I'll explain it again because now we have like JPedal, maybe a few other people. I think I explained it to Shadowcap. I'll explain it again. Like your screen size itself doesn't matter all that much. What it all has to do with is the aspect ratio of the video. So the video's aspect ratio is essentially twice as wide as a standard monitor. Yeah, so keep that. You know what? Can I show this on stream? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can do this right now. Am I showing anything too personal on this? No, I don't think I am. Just wanted to make sure. I'll take a photo of what it looks like right now. Oh, also, to update you guys, I did get a new phone today as well, so I might have to do some messing around with this. Hold on. Damn thing didn't recognize my fingerprint. How dare you? No, I don't do an update right now. It's just my credit card info. Yeah, I'm like, just making sure I don't have anything yet. Just let me double check here. Because you never know. Like, all of a sudden something pops up at the last second. It's like, oh, gonna go away all your info. You know what, for perspective, let me bring up another video. Actually, I'll bring up the video I was just watching. Or I was just playing. That's appropriate, isn't it? I think it is. Why does YouTube have to be so difficult with the stupid UI? I hate the new UI they're using. It's not even new anymore. They've had it for like about a year or two now. I just absolutely hate it. It looks like absolute crap to me. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. I think. Make sure I'm zoomed out enough to even capture the whole thing. There we go. Alright, now I have to go and do this by setting this to my computer and then I can put it on stream, I bet. Let's see, I should have the cable nearby. The aspect ratio is kind of interesting. It reminds me of when they narrow the screen in movies for an intense scene. Yeah, so the funny thing is, this screen size is even wider than that. So there's something that... hold on a second here. Oh, it's this end. Never mind. I got myself confused for no good reason. So they're calling them ultra-wide screens. And they actually come in probably... It could be several varieties. There's two that I know of. There's the one that I got, which is like super ultra-wide, I guess. It's essentially twice the width of another one. Alright, Blobsoys, have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by the stream, by the way. So yeah, it's twice the size of a typical 16:9 screen now. There's another one that is a 21:9 screen, and that's essentially the cinema size. That's what like films are filmed at, essentially. Like when you go to a movie theater, I think that's the size that they display them at. I could be wrong. It could be a little bit different, but that is what I believe it is anyway. Oh, well, good. It actually transferred all my photos over from my old phone, I think. I mean, most of them are here anyway. Can't be sure if it's 100% or not, but it looks like them all. Just happened to notice while I was doing this. I have to scroll through them all, though, to get to the new ones. 2020, 2021. There we go. Alright, let me paste this over. I was actually saying this to Mike, that I would actually recommend probably the less wide one to most people. Because that seems to be like the sweet spot for like these new future monitors. I have a feeling that like over the next couple of years, like a lot of people are gonna switch over to this like new type of monitor. At least the 21 by 9, I think. I'm not sure if like this kind of will catch on. This seems like almost a little too wide. I'll be perfectly honest about it. Okay, I have the picture up, so I'll put it on OBS. Let's see. Oh yeah, and if anyone's wondering, you're probably gonna have like the permanent stream starting soon screen for this, in case anyone's been wondering. Where did I just put the folder for this? Oh, there it is. There we go. I have to shrink this, of course, because it's so big. There we go, kind of. Anyway. Yeah, we got most of it in the frame there. So, the one on the bottom is the new monitor. The one on the top is one of the older monitors. And, also, by the way, it's curved, if you can't notice from that. So it's actually probably a little bit wider than it even seems in there. So that is what it looks like. Zoomed out and popped out the chat. Yeah, popping out the chat is going to be probably the best thing to do. I'm also not sure how long it takes for this video to catch up, because I think it's a little bit delayed. But yeah, that is what the new setup looks like right now. I actually do like having the other monitor over it, which I didn't have before, so it makes it easier to look up at the chat right now. For a minute I thought it was two monitors, not one big one. Yeah, because kind of how I had the two separate windows. Yeah, I mean, essentially it's two monitors that are kind of combined into one. And that's how big it is. So it's like ridiculously wide. Like you can see the other one on top. It's like, it really is just double pretty much. There's no other way to put it. But it's really cool for playing games. It really gets you like drawn into it. And also it's a really high refresh rate monitor too. So it's really, really smooth. I love it. But for streaming, it does make things a bit more difficult. Because I'm like, ooh, either I have to play it at a limited resolution on this screen, or I broadcast it at the higher resolution, and you guys can't really watch it in its full glory because obviously you're on the other monitor. Looks like Futaba setup? Yeah, I guess kind of. I mean, here's the thing. Because of how big the monitor is, I only have a little bit captured in that picture. There's actually more monitors on either side of this too. So on the left of that, there's another monitor. And on the right, there's actually two more monitors. There's one stacked on top of the other, by the way. So there's like, what, 5 monitors on this this desk that I have in front of me, yeah. Essentially one of them's like 2 monitors too. Is that what's better for gaming? You mean like the wider monitors? I would say, I think the sweet spot is probably 21 by 9, which is kind of a compromise between the two. It's not as wide as this one, but it is wider than like the typical monitor. I feel like that's probably going to catch on eventually, the 21 by 9 monitors. I think they're going to become more and more popular. Also because that's the aspect ratio they use for films. Like all the big films use that aspect ratio as well. So I feel like that could even eventually catch on with TVs as well. But it might take some time. I mean, think about the fact that 20 years ago, we all had like the, the 4x3 TVs, the old CRTs that came in that size, where they were mostly square pretty much. Like they were a little bit wider than they were square, but for the most part they were very, very square. So I feel like eventually things will move that way, but it probably will take quite a while before most people will see those monitors at like a cheap enough price. I guess you could say you're being monitored? Yeah, I'm being monitored on all sides. That's right, JPedal. I missed the puns. I'm glad you're here tonight. It's good to see you. You know, I'm someone who often turns my actual head to see stuff in games. I guess it's instinctive, which isn't how seeing things in games work unless it's VR. Yeah, it's pretty cool for that because you can see a lot of stuff out of your periphery. I will say though, there's a lot of games that still don't really support it. So, what was I playing? I was playing Death Stranding to test that out on. And it does support 21 by 9, but not 32 by 9. So again, that's why, again, I think that 21 by 9 is probably going to be the sweet spot going forward. Because it has more support for games and stuff. And this one doesn't seem to have as much, but when it does work, it is really cool. How many monitors do you need? You can never have too many. It's always good. There's always more stuff you can monitor. Especially when you're streaming, it's good to be able to monitor, well, have full screen game, of course. It's good to have OBS brought up at all times too, that way you can see if anything's going wrong on that. Because sometimes you do have issues you need to quickly correct. Then you have to have the chat, you have to have Discord if you want to catch up on what your friends are doing, and maybe a few other things too. So I feel like you can never get enough. Why did I want to get this one? It's a good question. There are a number of reasons why. Because I was looking at different monitors, and this one caught my eye. It's a Samsung, I think it's a G9, an Odyssey G9, that's what I want to say. And essentially what this monitor has is it has the ultra-wide resolution, which I was kind of like going into this, I'm like, may as well go big or go home, you know, like they say. Like, I'll go for like the ultra-wide one and see how that is, see how I can get used to that one. And the other thing that drew me to it is it comes with NVIDIA G-Sync, which is a good thing to have. Essentially, it makes it so games can run at variable refresh rates, and it has less issues with tearing and other stuff that may be a bit too technical to get into the actual details of, but it's a very good thing to have on monitors. Another thing that it has HDR, which I've had on my TV, but I've never had on any of my monitors before, and it's such a beautiful thing to see in a game. Unfortunately, I don't think I could stream HDR on OBS either, due to the fact that, well, I've read up on it, and OBS definitely does not support that. OBS does seem to support this resolution, but I looked into it a bit, and sadly, OBS does not want to even try to support HDR, which I don't really understand, but it's like 0 on their list of priorities. Or would it be like 1 million? I don't know, either way. Or -1. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, HDR is on this monitor too, and it looks awesome when you're playing games. It's kind of one of those things where you don't really notice the difference until you've had it. And then you go back to the other one and you're like, oh wow, this looks really low contrast. Like, what the hell? So that's another thing that drew me to this monitor in particular. And finally, the last thing is it's a 240 refresh rate monitor, which at this resolution, that's absolutely incredible. It doesn't always run at 240 hertz, especially with modern games. If you're trying to play Cyberpunk, you're still stuck to like 60 frames or less most of the times because of how intense that game is. But when a game runs at 240 hertz, it's like the smoothest thing you've ever witnessed. And again, it's something that you don't really appreciate until you've gone to it and you try looking back on it. So, yeah, that's what this monitor had. It had like all these things that I've been looking forward to all in one. And yeah, if it was like a bit less wide, I don't know, like I don't mind having it this wide on my desk. It is probably not ideal for streaming YouTube videos though, admittedly, or streaming gameplay, whatever you want to say. Because that does cut off a lot of video for you guys who are watching this. And that is kind of unfortunate, but for like when I'm playing games myself and I'm getting into it, this is like ideal for the most part. There's probably like a few other things it could have that would like really put it over the top, but it has most of it that you could possibly find in a monitor right now anyway. Like the only other thing it could possibly have that I think would be better is if it's like an OLED monitor or whatever it is those new ones are. It's just like a standard LCD LED one, but I mean it looks fine. I can't really complain about it. Anyway, let me see what the chat's saying. Get caught back up here. Oop, where's my mouse? There we go. So I'm gonna start to find your mouse. I have to scroll back up a bit because I missed a few messages when I was talking about that. My mom used to have an adorable little CRT TV. I still have one. They're still pretty cute. I remember playing games, you know, over 20 years ago now, you know, on Windows 95 and 98 with like a little 15-inch CRT monitor. That was awesome. That was like the best thing to have at the time. Used to watch the news and YTV with her, getting ready for school or bed. Thinking back, it was about the size of my 8-year-old head. I remember when I was really young, like we had, I don't know what the size of the TV was in our living room. Like it probably was really small like that too. Like it was probably like only 20 inches, and you know it was, you know, however many feet away from me, and like the other side of the living room is so tiny. It's like, how do we ever watch stuff like that? It's crazy to think back to. It's really clear for its age. It's fun reminiscing about this kind of stuff. Oh, JPL said if you like stuff like that, you should probably check out the handful of 360 VR movies that exist. Do you have links to that, JPedal? Because I'm curious to check that out too. I actually do have a VR headset I could use. It's a bit older now, but I think it still does the trick. Yeah, and 2 mods is pretty much necessary for content creators. I had to talk Michael into getting one because he'd always try to stream stuff, but then he couldn't check on OBS and he'd have issues and he'd complain about it later. I have seen the 360-degree images. That's pretty cool too. Especially when it's in like a pretty location, of course. HDMI could hook up a PlayStation. Could you plug in a Wii? Oh, into like this screen, you mean, Shadowcat? Actually, I don't know if this has HDMI. It has DisplayPort, which is what, you know, most computers use now. Let me see. It might have HDMI. I don't know. You know, it's really hard to see because I have to look around this, and it's so big. I can't really get my head around it. But there are monitors you could plug your PlayStation 5 into, and I think it does support 21:9 resolutions as well. I think I've heard about that. I'm not sure about this resolution. I don't think it would. But yeah, unfortunately the Wii is off the table, I guess. Wait, did the Wii have HDMI? No, it had component. No, that's right. The Wii U did, I think. How many of those monitors would you need to make a full circle? That's a good question. I kind of wonder about that myself, JPedal. It's a really, like, curved monitor, too. It's actually a significant curve to it. So, if you had, like, trying to look at it, I don't know, it'd be a rough estimate. Maybe if you had, let's see, 10? I don't know, I can't do the math. I'm not sure exactly what this, the size of the curve is. But it is fun to think about. How big do you want the circle? Got to rewatch the streams because my focusing is terrible. Can't divide my attention properly. Oh yeah, it's tough for me to even do all this. I swear I don't know how to do these streams half the time. Joke about the Wii. Yeah, I knew you were joking about it. I just thought it'd be kind of fun if you did have it working like that. Can't tell if my focus is shot because of the time or just me. I mean, I know my focus is shot most of the time, and that's just me. But the time usually doesn't help. Are you looking for them to be plugged in or not? I mean, I guess you'd want them plugged in, otherwise, there's no point for having them all. Though, yeah, I do think at that point, we probably would just want to have a VR headset. Because trying to run all those monitors at once at the high resolution, games would be at an absolute crawl. Like, nothing would play on that correctly. Yeah, that'd be way too much screen. Plus, if you really wanted to make a circle, you'd want to make it a sphere, right? So you'd have to stock monitors on top of each other. And then that would add even more monitors on top of that. You probably can get an adapter. I feel like I might have had one at one point, but I don't really remember. I think JPL listed one of the videos on the thing. An HTC Vive original. Let's see, I'm gonna have to mute it so I don't get anything in, don't get in trouble with this or anything. Assuming these things play for me. I don't know if they only work on the, Vive or not. Let's see. Can I watch it just from here? It's playing a video, but I don't know what this is. It's like a car driving on a road. I don't know if that's the right thing. Did I click on the wrong thing? Get to look around the interior of the car and out the windows. Wait, let me see. A whole globe of monitors. The blue light from that would be insane. Yeah. Sometimes I use that, what do they call it? Like the night mode. Like the thing that kind of makes the screen a little bit orangey. Supposedly it's supposed to be good for your eyes. I don't really know how true that is or not. But yeah, they always say the blue light's terrible for your eyes, so try to use like a filter like that to make it a little bit easier on your eyes. I do that sometimes. Wake you up in the middle of a circle, and the monitor will turn on. Yeah, that'd be like a nightmare. Yeah, the component inputs work well. They actually are pretty good quality. I think I was talking about this at one point, but yeah, you had like the old style connectors that were composite, and those kind of were crap. Like, you got very bad quality out of that, but the component ones actually worked pretty decently. It's just a cat video. I'm trying to figure out how to get JPedal's video to work. Yeah, I saw the thing where it's showing the car from afar, JPedal. Maybe they didn't release it online. Oh well. I'll worry about this later, I guess. That kind of stuff does sound cool, though. I do like the idea of that. I don't know how that works at all. Recording a... Whoa, what's this? Oh, okay, never mind. For a second, I thought people were going to the chat in the other... like, the old stream I had going. But it was just a chat replay from before. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Like, because all of a sudden I saw Michael's name showing up. And it was autoplay. I have to turn off autoplay on this. Why does it keep playing autoplay? What the hell? How do I turn off autoplay? YouTube, I don't want autoplay on. There. Good lord. Okay, well, that's off now. How confusing. Aw, man, this music's so good. It's like hard to believe you could be nostalgic for a game that you only played. We didn't even finish it that long ago. What was it? It was the end of last year. So it was like 3 months ago? I can't remember. We finished in like October or September, sometime around then. Yeah, Persona was a really good game. I definitely enjoyed that. Hopefully the fourth game is good too. It's gonna be helpful in the actual movie? Probably. Yeah, it looks like one of those, like film festival movies. And yeah, a lot of times those don't get any public releases. They're only shown at like these art shows or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably a good chance you won't be able to find online. Yeah, I think they have those on YouTube. That is true. I've seen videos like that before, but I couldn't think of any offhand. I am curious how it looks on this monitor. Let's see. I'll just look for them. If I do 360 video, hopefully I don't get anything that's like not safe for work or streaming or life. Oh god. You know when you're saying something, like you're intending to type one thing, but you're saying something, so you start typing the thing you're saying even though you don't want to type it. Because it's almost typing NSFW video. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not what I want. 360 video. Among Us in 360? Well, no, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. There's one with a girl. Wait, is that a real girl or is that a... Oh, that is a real girl, I think. There's a girl in a bikini brushing her teeth? I'm pretty sure I can't show this. Why is there a video of a girl in a bikini? I mean, of course, why wouldn't there be? That's what I'm saying. That's just... A VR spacewalk. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. It's VR, but I mean, it's still cool. I was curious if there was like a video of like the real world in 360. I would show you the video, but I mean, she could probably get away with this, but not me. Yeah, she's got like a verified YouTube account. The sexy cyborg. Oh man, that's kind of funny. All right, I'm gonna do this one. Hold on. So let's see how this works. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Of course, if you're in VR, this would probably be even cooler. Yeah, trust me, I didn't open the one with the sexy lady. I did the one with the spacewalk, trust me. Even though I'm not showing it off. Looking through his homework folder. No, I swear, I'm watching the spacewalk video. Not the one with the girl in the bikini. Good lord, guys. Come on now. They have Minecraft in 360 VR? Funny enough, that's the thing that Mike was messing around with today. He was trying to like figure out something with Minecraft. But
Man,
apparently
here we go again.
Okay, let me mute that right away. I do not want to get struck with anything. Let's see. Let me load this up in high resolution. Oh god, wait, that's gonna take forever. You gonna say something Yuki completely blindsided me? Are you gonna say the same thing as Yuki about the homework folder? Yeah, this is not loading, so it's at too high a resolution. Let's do this one. Let's see. Ray will not watch this video. It's 360 degrees of Minecraft. How does that even work? I guess you can play Minecraft in VR now. I didn't know that. But yeah, Mike was messing around with Minecraft for someone in his family, I guess. I don't want to give too much detail in case he doesn't feel comfortable me giving it out. And he was having issues getting that set up, so he got super annoyed apparently about it. And he was too stressed out to do the 7 Days to Die session with me. So like, alright, you take the night off. I'm gonna test out some things on YouTube then, in the meantime. I can probably turn this off, by the way, the image I was showing. You know what I should do here? I'm gonna open this up in a browser that I could show up to you guys. That way I could do some searching and stuff on it. Whoop. No. Why is it copying the wrong thing? Oh, what is this? Shadowcat says there was this, how shall I say it, adult-targeted spin-off of Max Gentleman I ran across on YouTube and wondered how it existed. It's kind of funny. What is Max Gentleman? Is this one of the things I'm better off not knowing? Is the question? I'll dare Google it. Max Gentleman. Oh, it's a video game. Oh, okay. I don't know why I had the wrong idea about that, Shadowcat. I apologize. I'm just suspicious of all things, I guess, at this point. Like, what could this possibly be? Here, let me do something. See if this works. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think that's showing off anything I don't want being shown, too. So that should be good. How do I do this? There we go. So I could show off what I was looking at. Actually, now there's different video results, too. Oh, well, there is something that probably shouldn't be shown off either. 360 dance music video, saucy afterglow dancers, immersive, performance art. Yeah, that's some performance art, alright. The Human Body Digestive System VR. Good lord. I don't know about that either. I mean, you can see things in there. Star Wars 360 VR, Hunting of the Fallen. This was the thing I was looking at. Oh, no, wait, this is on the... No, this is the VR spacewalk. This is what I did open up. Is it actually dancing, though? That I don't know about here. Let's see how this works. I don't know how that works with OBS if I make that full screen. I guess we'll find out in a second here. Yeah, so that's cool. You can like move around the video and scroll around it. definitely look at the digestive system. I can look at myself. God, that is horrifying. Alright, let's not do that. Let's get out there. Hopefully this is not as bad as Space Engineers. Good lord. Remember all the trouble we had when Mike was trying to lead us in Space Engineers? I mean, that might have been a result of having Mike try to be the leader for that, because he was the most experienced at the game. But, oh man, that was quite the adventure. Traveling half the galaxy trying to find one another. It's like, oh yeah, you'll find me eventually in 30 minutes. Oh wait, no, it's gonna take an hour because now you ran out of fuel. Still, that was a lot of fun. As ridiculous as that was, it was just so hilarious that it's... like, I wouldn't have had it turn out any other way. Good lord. It just had to happen that way. That is pretty cool. I'm curious about how you make that actually show up full screen. Because right now it's like kind of weird. Oh, I know why I did that way. It's because I messed it up. There. Now it's actually full. Because I had in one corner, which actually makes sense. This is why it's so easy to blame stuff on Mike, Mr. Money. Yeah. I thought fake this looks, it's kind of cool, but man, it's like a cheap game, but not. Yeah, essentially it is a VR game, so it is like a cheap game. But I mean, it is space, so it's pretty cool regardless. I mean, we could look at the, obviously real ladies, a car crash experience. Well, it's not an actual car crash, and it's something that's real. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing that. I don't want anything to get in trouble for. How animals see the world. Sure, why not? We'll see this real quick. Alright, this I don't have to sign in for. I also don't know if you can get in trouble for showing these videos. I mean, they're like 360 videos, so... I don't know how this shows up on their database. Dog vision? Dogs have blurry-ass vision, dude. They have 2 cones in their eyes. Humans have 3. That's why they can't perceive the full range of colors. Oh, really? It's just blurry because it's at... no, it's at a high resolution. I think. Let me reset this. Yeah, dogs just have blurry vision, I guess. It just says that everywhere. Is this playing? Oh, now it is. I guess they're just still images. That's not really that cool. Flies can see nearly full 360 degrees. Oh, like my monitor. Alright, enough of that. This is actually far less impressive than I thought it'd be. Oh, here we go. VR skydiving. Okay. Oh, no, this is what everyone wants. 360 degrees, Five Nights at Freddy's VR help wanted. Did they really make a VR Five Nights at Freddy's game? I never played any of these games, so I wouldn't know. Oh, 360 degree, the Titanic sinking in first person. Oh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Enjoy the Titanic sinking around you as your friends slowly drown to death and freeze to death in the water. Lovely. What is this? They're like virtual reality, but it looks like they use a real person? Alright, I'm kind of curious. Or is that a computer-generated person? What is that? I can't tell. No, it looks like real footage. What is he? Why is he walking like a zombie? And what's with like the red flashing? Is this... was the Titanic actually sunk by zombies? What is this? What is going on? What the hell? Alright, I don't know what this is. I'm like actually gonna click on something that's completely wrong. It's a drunkard simulator? I mean, that's what it actually seems like. I don't know what that is. That is really bizarre. That's supposed to be the Titanic sinking. I don't know what that has to do with the Titanic sinking. Whatsoever. Looked like some kind of horror film. Alright, I'm not doing the Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, surrounded by... that sounds cute. Being surrounded by lions, of course. Whoa. It was really blurry. Oh my god. Do we have to see Well, I mean, I know they have to eat, but still, that's morbid. Why'd they have to be around us? I guess to get them in the pen? Yeah, this is pretty cool, and you can get a very good shot at all these things, too. Like, you get a lot of width with this screen for this. Probably works even better in VR, I'm sure, but... Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Hey there. It's probably because it's like capturing all 360 degrees, but the videos look very blurry. So majestic, indeed. Most people call the sink of the Titanic horrific. That is true. But not that kind of horror. I'm thinking of a different kind of horror. Anyway. I think that's good. That was a cool little, like, test out of these different things and seeing how it works. So, let's see. Oh, it's almost 12 o'clock here. I was actually going to mess around with a little bit of gaming at the end of the stream, but it took me a bit longer to test these things out than I intended. So I might just stick a fork in this one here. Unless you guys have anything you want to talk about before we end the stream, that is. I have no idea. Let's see, where are these videos being recommended to me now? Mr. Beast, of course. Oh yeah, didn't they make like a... I heard about this. They made like a new, like a CGI Luke Skywalker or whatever, I guess. In, what is it? The Star Wars show, The Mandalorian? I don't watch that, so I have no idea. Should link that lion video, that was very cute. I can link it, hold on. Let's go back. There you go, if you guys want to watch some lions later, feel free to enjoy that. By all means. Next game after the mirror. Oh, after Mirror's Edge? That's a good question. So what did I say? You know, I could do. Actually, wait, let me see a second here. Is that going to show up here? No, it's because I don't have it on. Well, I can show my YouTube channel in general. I just can't get to like the behind the scenes stuff because this isn't logged into anything. So I didn't want this showing on purpose, my like YouTube results or whatever. But I can show off my YouTube channel. Let's see. Is this working? Oh. There we go. I can draw myself. Yes, let me become a member of my own channel. Yes, absolutely. Oh. Oh well. Oh. Oh, this is embarrassing. Let's get out of here. Okay. So let's see. What was I doing? Mirror's Edge. Well, we gotta get back to Half-Life. No, not Half-Life or Halo. I was saying Half-Life. I was gonna say 7 Days to Die, but I was saying Half-Life. But that's obviously with Mike. Although, now that I'm thinking about 7 Days to Die, where was it? Remember I was playing 7 Days to Die solo at one point? I don't know where they... Oh no, I have that covered up, by the way. Because I put this on top of it. Where's Streamlabs? I was too late. I didn't see a notification. Well, to whoever did that... Wait, it's playing again. There we go. Rinji Orihara just subscribed. Thank you for that. Was someone else subscribing too? Hold on, let me go back and check that. Someone else might have, and I might have missed it. But anyway, I was gonna say, we were doing some kind of 7 Days to Die solo thing, but I can't find it now. Probably was a while ago. So I want to see who did that. Because I saw a thing, but now I don't see it. Well, I mean, I heard the thing. I'm very descriptive, I know. YouTube subscribers? Let's see. Why isn't it showing here? Oh, here we go. 3 hours ago? What? Why did the notification only play now? Alright, well apparently that isn't someone that's subscribing to the stream. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, we got the notifications, but they were delayed. Apparently a notification for something that happened hours ago, so I guess it wasn't even on the stream. So never mind that. Well, thank you anyway, I should say. Regardless of the facts. But that's kind of funny. Oh yeah, you're welcome for the link, by the way. And yeah, you can post it in Discord or wherever you want to do. So, a very zombie Christmas. I think it was before Christmas. I think it was It was back in October? Yeah, this is when I was playing without Michael. So I started another save of 7 Days to Die without Mike, and I was playing through that one. So maybe I'll go back to that one too at some point. There's Yakuza, of course. 13, Halo. Turok I finished. So there's a couple of things I could go back to exactly. Oh, there's Mafia as well. But that ran really poorly, so I don't think I'm gonna go back to that one. What? What is it, J-Pedal? I will clarify if I can, but I'm not sure what you're talking about exactly. Oh yeah, I did do Sonic Adventure as well at one point. I almost said Sonic Adventure 2, but then I would be confusing something with Sonic Adventure 2, but I mean Sonic Adventure 1, not Sonic Adventure 2. We did Sonic storyline only, right? Did we finish this? Let's see. I can watch back my own video, I'm fine, right? There's a delayed sub notification. Oh yeah, there was a sub notification that played. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I looked it up on Streamlabs since I missed it, and apparently it was someone who subscribed 5 hours ago. So yeah, I don't know why it played now all of a sudden. Just YouTube being weird, I guess. Or I guess that's more Streamlabs than YouTube, but yeah, whatever. I can blame YouTube as well. I can blame multiple people. Yeah, you heard it as well? Okay. Yeah, we played Sonic Adventure 1 for a little bit. We only did Sonic storyline, so I could do the other ones in that game. It was a fun game, let's admit. Sonic's a lot of fun. Death Stranding we finished. Alright. Animal Crossing. Wow, when did we last play Animal Crossing? This is when we did the, Aw, I like the artwork too. That was beautiful. Yeah, I think Silanova made this, if I remember correctly. Yeah, with Lemon. Yeah, there's me watching the fireworks. I kind of miss Animal Crossing a little bit. It's been since August 10th. Wow, that's been a long time. Yeah, I was doing the Animal Crossing streams. Does it say? I believe it was Silanova art. Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, her signature there, SNA. Yeah, she made me this piece of artwork for the streams to use on Animal Crossing. And there's me sitting with Lemon in his little tank. Very cute. It's been a while since we saw the town, so let's show it off on video. There we go. Where's the cafe that we had? The Axolotl tea in the... I think there's a cafe too, but... They basically have the same image. I don't know if I'll ever go back to that, but I feel like it would be fun to do it for a little bit. We'll have to see. I'm looking to return to Awashima one day. Thank you for that, J-Pedal. I'd be curious to see what you've done with it since. Because it has been so long now. You got Animal Crossing to see me play it, so thanks for that. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Isabel. Hopefully you've had a lot of fun with it too. You like the antennas? Yeah, we always had some fun stuff to wear. That is true as well. You've done absolutely nothing? Really? I know a lot of us kind of fell off of playing it for a while. So, if that is true, I'm not that surprised to hear it. Oh wow, I forgot. I never uploaded all blank space. Alright, if Cerise was here, she would kill me. Luckily, she's not. Yeah, I keep meaning to do that. Okay, yeah, this is probably something I should work on first, because I've played a little bit of this game. I mean, we uploaded a little bit of it, but I played way past this. Yeah, this is like the last thing I've actually uploaded to YouTube on its own. I know, I have to get back to that at some point. I left it off at 2 episodes. I know. I gotta do more of that. You guys are right. I need this pressure. Thanks for that. I don't mean that sarcastically, I mean that too. I do need people to push me back into stuff. Hold me to this. Yeah, Blank Space was a visual novel we played, Shadowcat. I'm not sure if you've seen it. But involved these two characters here. I'll play the beginning so it's not too spoilery. And you find yourself locked up in this place and you don't really know You have like Amnesia, so it's a little bit similar to, I guess like Danganronpa and that stuff, and Saw. Well, it's not as dark as Saw, or is it? I can't spoil it. I did play more than this, so I kind of know a bit more what happens. Don't know if you guys know as well, because like it has been over half a year, so maybe some of you just played the game and figure out what happens in it. But it's an interesting game, very interesting. Yeah, I have to do that. I'll have to go and edit it, because I do have extra episodes I never uploaded. And we might still have some to play, I can't remember now. All those Persona streams, and another thing, Magical Diary, of course, I got to, I don't know. What was this, November? No, October. Yeah, so we didn't get very far in that either. But I did finish Magical Diary, I just never uploaded it all. Did I stream it? No, I did not stream Blank Space. This is something I played with Emily. Does the audio come across? Hold on.
Hello everyone, how's it going?
Hello.
Today we're playing Blank Space. Now this is the full release. I think we played the demo, was it about a year ago? Maybe
Long
a little bit more?
ago.
I don't remember. Time flies.
Indeed it does, especially when you're not uploading the damn videos, Try. Good lord. Oh, there we go, Space Engineers. Oh god. Should I open up this video?
Into the game, right?
I like how it immediately begins with Mike talking. Yes. I don't think you guys saw what route we started in Wolf Hall. I don't think we got that far to the point where you get started on the routes. So you did not see that. And if you're trying to fish for information, I'm gonna keep you guys waiting. I think I might have hinted towards what I picked in Magical Diary. I'm not sure, but I think I may have hinted, maybe to Cerise at some point in the Discord chat. Can't remember 100%. So I'm also trying to figure out where I have the. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to lower this a little bit, even though it's already pretty low. As compensation, why don't you tell us? No, I'm not going to be blackmailed into this. Gosh darn it, I saw it coming. I did. I admire the hustle, though. It was a good try, JPedal. No, do not autoplay something in the background for this. Good lord. I thought I turned off autoplay. Stop it. Just stop. Let's see. I want to play this. The show is getting lost like almost immediately. Yeah, what was
Let's
it?
see. Wait, Maddie, you give us instructions here?
3,972 kilometers away. Yeah, I am here. Thanks, Mike, for dropping us 4,000 kilometers away from where you actually are in the game universe. Like, I'm not sure if that was his fault or if that's just the way the game functions. But either way, that is very questionable design. Why would you want to be that far away from your companion? Yeah, and there's Mike.
This asshole. Look at him.
I love how I immediately hated Mike for that.
Mike, why can't I move right now?
Oh shit!
I don't actually know why you can't move right now.
Yeah,
See,
he's
I don't
like
know
in
what I
another
can trust and what I
universe.
can't at this point from Mike.
I'm trying to think. Doesn't he like blow up
Is
the?
this? Is this my backpack or the
somewhere?
dead bodies? Well, either way. Oh yeah, there we go.
Dead
I
body.
took it.
Your dead body.
Yeah, Mike got me
The
killed
lights went
somehow,
off.
didn't
Is
he?
that a bad sign, Mike? The ship's lights went off.
Probably. I think you probably ran out of power.
I think it's probably because you were doing something on my ship outside. Well, do you mind giving it a kick while you're out there?
Yeah, I'll get you some stuff here. Let me see what I can.
I like how untrustworthy Mike sounds during this whole thing.
Ah,
Can you also fix my
Oh,
legs
trying-
while you're at it?
where's your door to lead inside?
I've stopped the
Because I can
ships and I've
fix-
stopped my legs. I don't know where my door is. It's back there, I guess. I almost went outside into space on my own.
It's a giant.
I mean, it's not the biggest ship.
Mike
Should
is
able
supposed to be the
find it.
chosen one. He's supposed to lead us. Mostly try though.
If I
to
could actually
greatness.
move, I'd try to go and open up for you.
I know. I tried to lead him to greatness, but
Oh wait,
Valid question.
your
Mike
character-
decided to get us lost in
Oh,
space.
dirty.
Yes, I've been trying
Oh.
to say that for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, turn your jetpack on.
Oh,
X.
yeah, why didn't I think of that? What is it?
X.
What button?
X.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I'm getting
Open your door.
suctioned into everything. Oh wait, I forgot about the aim.
Let me see. It must have happened before this. Yeah, because I had my dead body over there. What caused me to die?
So you put a what?
A jump drive. It'll let you get to me faster.
Yeah, that was the idea.
If you could teleport to us, then why do... What? Okay, well, whatever,
Why don't
man.
you tell us how to teleport?
I'm so confused.
To you?
Because you're not admin, you can't teleport.
Oh.
It's like,
Okay,
wouldn't you think
we're on
that
the
Mike
ship
would
now.
just have it set so we'd spawn next to him? I guess maybe that was what he was trying to do, but it just didn't work. I'll ask Mike to cause
Hey.
problems
am
on
I
purpose
stopped?
if you don't give any wolf hole info. Okay.
Okay.
Mike does not
Can I
need
see
any
some
help
stuff?
to cause problems, so go ahead and invite him to cause more
I can't
problems.
move
I'd,
even. I'm like,
I'd love to see how that works.
That was a weird sound.
No, my body is
I
already
am
dead.
My
What's
body
up?
is
It's
floating
happening.
around this room.
That'll
Apparently
do
it's
that.
still in here. Except it turned to like a little...
Alright, this is when I die. So what caused
To
me to
help
die?
you get to me faster.
I think Mike killed me, if I remember correctly. He
How
like
do you stop the ship?
used that admin command to kill me. Let's see. Yeah, I was like trying to talk to him.
Whoa, that's scary. OMG, we're gonna die. Thanks, Mike. Oh boy.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? I just died out of nowhere.
Oh, shit.
Did Mike... What? Did Mike just kill me
did you turn off
remotely?
his hair?
Mike, what the fuck, man?
I didn't kill you. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
full of
kill
shit.
you.
Oh, that sounds really convincing. Oh, I didn't kill you. Nah. I didn't kill you, man. That was just completely random. You just
No.
died.
Yeah.
When I was reading your name insulting me.
And Callie's ship just
Wow.
turned
Body
off.
location. Yeah, I like how my
Tri
body just splits out of the
dies.
thing.
It's just-
This was such an
how
odd
this
game.
works.
I like how my body's apparently... Oh my god, my body's like floating and like... It's going through my... Oh, there it goes. What the hell?
That's because your
Now
It's
ship's
like orbiting
moving.
around my
What?
computer, my
Yeah,
spaceship.
What? Why is my
Try.
My ship is out of control. Mike, are you
What is
doing
that?
something right now?
What is
No,
What is
I
going
didn't do
on?
anything to it.
My ship is out of control. My body was phasing through my like other dead body was phasing through my my ship. I think I finally lost it. I don't know what
My
that
body
was.
is ready.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
I
might
guess
be
that was
closer
Mike's take
now.
on that.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on right now. Like the ship's just jerking every now and then on its own. Well, I'm only 50 or 60 kilometers away, so we're much closer now.
Yeah, I think I was
I
looking
don't
at the
know
wrong
if Mike
planet at
meant
this
to do
point.
that, and we're actually closer because of him, or if that was just coincidental.
I
and
mean,
we
I
stumbled
did
into
spawn
this.
next to you to try to get you closer, but
What?
can you stop your ship? Because I'm trying to do something here.
How does one stop the ship? You never explained.
That is a good
He needs
question.
to turn his reverse thrusters back on.
Oh.
Well, thanks for telling me that now, Mike.
Are you sitting safely in your seat?
Are you
Yeah.
saying
I don't know if
there's
I got killed,
nothing safe about
motherfucker.
this at all.
And I'm pretty sure it's you to blame.
It is me to blame. I tried to stop your ship
And
so I
then he
could
admits
catch
it.
up to it.
Why are you trying to stop my ship? I was trying to go to you. Why are you trying to get to us? I thought we were going to... I'm so confused. All right, I
I
can
can put a
stop the
jump drive
ship,
on
but...
you.
So
Yeah,
you put a-
Mike's motivations are very suspect. Like, he's like, all right, I was trying to stop you so that you could get to me, but what? Mike, like, what is your logic? Why can't you just make it clear what you're trying to do? Those are good memories, though. I wish he was here for this chat. That'd been fun. All right. Well, anyway. That was just cool to, like, look back on. So, yeah, there's a couple of things, obviously, we could go and do. I think it probably will try a little bit more Yakuza out of these things. Now I'm finally getting back to the initial topic I was talking about before I got distracted by these old videos. Very nostalgic, of course, but yeah, I could watch these all day if I wanted to reminisce on all the times Michael screwed us over. Yeah, memories. So yeah, I think likely after we finish Mirror's Edge, probably do some Yakuza. Maybe mix it up with some other things every now and then as well. I mean, yeah, like, Sonic's a very easy game to go to because of how simple it is. And the fact that you could pretty much do like one of these storylines in one go. So that might be something to just like do on a day when I'm just feeling bored and feel like going back to something real quick. Oh, Fallout! Okay, I'm glad I kept scrolling. Yeah, Fallout. I might want to go back and do some of this at some point too. I'll have to see if I get the save working because now I'm on a different computer setup. So, excuse me. So, yeah, I'm not sure how much that's gonna work. That's kind of the problem with these PC games like Bethesda with the mods and everything, like sometimes they don't always work when you switch a computer. So I'll have to give that some work to make sure that works, but I would love to get back to this at some point too. Other than that, yeah, I would like to sneak in Persona 4 at some point as well and do that in between. But, you know, like you guys said, I really should get back to uploading some of these videos that I was doing at one point. Like, it's been about a year now. Well, this says 5 months, but it's felt longer than that. Just been a long year, I guess. But yeah, it's been half a year, so we should get back to this at some point, doing Blank Space and Magical Diary. I don't know exactly when I'll do that, but I'll definitely need to upload more of these videos. And there may be some of you who are wondering, going back far enough, oh, yeah, I forgot about this too. Final Fantasy VII, we were doing that at one point. Another thing I probably should get back to. But no, I wasn't going to mention that. I was going to mention, there we go. Yeah, Danganronpa Ultra Spare Girls. Not sure if everyone knows about that yet, but yeah, pretty much what I said. I don't think I'm going to play any more of Ultra Spare Girls. I don't think that... It's been so long, it's been almost a full year for this. I don't know if we're ever going to go back to that. It was kind of a weird game. I liked it at first, but then there was a lot in it that I felt was not that interesting to me. So we could play more of Despair Girls, but I feel like we would just kind of be meh on it the whole time. I don't know if the story ever turns around to get a little bit more interesting at some point in it or not. But we played... What did we go up to in here? Let's see. Let's just get an idea of where we were. Because I know we found that white bear. That's right. Yeah, because we played past this. We played to the 3rd chapter, I believe. I think this is still chapter 2 that we were in at the time of doing this. So we had a bunch of episodes we recorded of this, but I never uploaded because one, that was kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't feel like playing this much anymore. Like this? And then I figured if I'm not going to record it anymore, there's probably not much of a point to editing and uploading these videos anymore. So at that point, I just kind of stopped playing it and stopped uploading the messages as well. I stopped uploading the videos as well. So I don't think we're going to get back to that. It was fun to try it out for a little bit anyway, but it didn't do a whole lot for me. The game is odd. It's 50-50 from what I've seen. Yeah. I would have liked it more if it was... Well, I don't even know how to get into it. I think if it focused a bit more on trying to get to like the point of what it wanted to say, I would have liked it a bit more, because like... I don't know what the story was building up to. I think eventually it was going to get into the stuff with... What was it? Like the students from Danganronpa 2, because they showed Nagito, right? Or Nagito? However you pronounce his name. So I feel like eventually they were going to get to those characters from the second game, and it was going to be like a prequel to that, and how they were the way they were and that kind of stuff. But it was also surrounded by this other stuff with like the kids and stuff, so that part didn't interest me at all. I could be completely wrong on that, but that's from Nagito's presence, that's what I assumed it was building up to. Let's see here. You like it or don't, and it's hard to get into for some. Yeah, that's definitely a fair statement about that. If you want the story, an idea would be just watching the cinematics and the main scenes. The gameplay isn't too exciting for the collectibles that reveal the lore. Yeah, like initially I thought the gameplay was going to be kind of fun for that one, because I liked the idea of having more of a gameplay-oriented thing, but then the thing about it was the gameplay actually wasn't all that involved. Like, you do have these scenes where you shoot the Monokumas and stuff and that sort of thing, but most of it's kind of just like walking from point A to point B, and then there's like a couple of enemies in the way, but it's very, very few. Let's see, too much padding, methinks. Yeah, I think that's the problem with, well, pretty much all the Persona, all of the Danganronpa games, that they kind of pad things out a little bit too much. For, like, the main series, even though they had a lot of padding, I was able to get past it for the most part. But I don't know, it felt like a little bit too much for Despair Girls. Visual novels, a 3D shooter. It was a big switch, wasn't it? Cool things happen, but only story-wise for me at least. You do get to find out more about Junko as well. And that's where Nagito and Hajime were before the events of Danganronpa 2. Yeah, I had a feeling that... I couldn't remember the name for him, but, you know, Hajime's alter ego, like the evil one, I figured he was going to show up as, like, the final enemy. And... well, I guess if I'm not going to finish, it doesn't matter. But I didn't want to bring it up for, like, spoilers in case, like, anyone confirms that, yes or no. But I imagined he was going to be, like, the twist antagonist in it. Izuru, yeah, that guy. I don't know if that's true or not, but that was my speculation while I was playing the game. I'm like, it's probably going to involve him being like the mastermind behind it all, because we know that Junko is supposed to be dead at this point, and like the kids are operating under like her, you know, life mission, but essentially he would have been the one in charge at this point, I guess. And I guess that would lead in the whole thing about them being, you know, caught, but caught on purpose, as kind of like the point in the second game. Not quite, but I do think that he's there. He's there in it a bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. I think I said it before at one point, but then we got distracted with all this stuff. But it's all good. Oh, and you know what? Here we go, getting distracted again. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask randomizer with Mike that I was doing. So we got like really close to the end of this, right? Like how far were we? Well, it's hard to tell just from this, but yeah, I was like kind of towards the end of it. I think I need to just finish 1 or 2 more temples. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 left. I've actually been thinking about doing this again, but I'd be doing it solo. And the reason for that is Mike felt like he was in a hopeless situation with that one. So he wasn't sure he'd ever be able to finish this. So I might go back and do this myself at one point. I had to find the save file for it though. Because like I said, this is now on a new computer. This is now over a year ago. This is from 2019, November. At the end of 2019, but still. Wow, that's like a lifetime ago at this point. So I would eventually like to go ahead and do this. But I would only be doing it solo to try to finish it for my own sake. Because Mike pretty much told me he didn't have much of an interest in doing this anymore. Okay, so before I look through my things and get distracted by anything else, I think I'm going to end it here. So, as always, everyone, thanks for coming out and sticking around with me while we tested out the streams. I guess I'm glad to know that it will work. Although, I'm still not sure how I will stream this in the future. I might just stick to the lower resolution for the aspect ratio. Oh, Mass Effect. That's another good question. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't mind putting some extra time. Let's see. When was Mass Effect last streamed? That is probably even longer. Well, I mean, it's definitely longer, but significantly longer, I would say. Wow, we're still doing Danganronpa V3. Oh yeah, Deltarune, I forgot about that. Do I have Mass Effect here? Let me look. How long ago was Mass Effect? Good lord. There it is. Okay. 2 years ago. Wow. And we were still like in the beginning of Danganronpa V3. Okay. There's some more over here. Whoa. This is a lot longer ago than I thought it was. All right. Oh, this is for my birthday on 2018. Wow. Oh my god. For those of you looking for Danganronpa, that's an error I made before encoding the video. And a long trip to the DMV as well. Oh, that's right. That was a funny story. So I had to renew. Oh, that. I was going to make this bigger. There we go. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. So I actually had to go to the DMV on my birthday because I had to renew my license. And at that point, you had to get like the new driver's license that are required these days because they updated that and they wanted like a higher security standard or whatever. So I spent like a couple of hours for my birthday at the DMV. That was a lot of fun. But yeah. I can't believe this is when I was still uploading Danganronpa that I played Mass Effect. That's a lot longer than I thought. A rough start, but fun. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. I knew there was going to be a lot of troubleshooting for this one. And I thank you guys for sticking with me through it all. Yeah, and Soul Set, the finale? 2 endings in 1. That was a lot of fun too. If you guys didn't know, that's the other game that Nairu made, the creator of Blank Space, and well, Soul Set was the original game. Very, very fun. Gotta get that clickbait with the thumbnails. Every time I hear how long ago you post a video, the stranger the passage of time becomes. It is. It's hard to believe. Prison Architect. Is this what I was playing with Michael? When I escaped from his prison? I can Diz, or who I think it is. It probably would be a spoiler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we don't need to have a huge hallway here, and obviously we're not going to. I only streamed this for an hour. I wonder why. Huh, I'm not sure. But yeah, I forgot about that game too. I know, I'm getting distracted again. Even though I said I wouldn't. Persona 5 back again? How many times did we do this? Good lord. April 2nd, 2018. This is like... Was this like my first return to the game, I wonder? Talking about here. The internet was down. Oh, this happens all the time. The internet's always going down. At least in this game. Yeah, especially during that part. The Medjed. At least 4 times Persona 5 came back. I know. That might have been one of the first, though. Because that was in 2018, and I think the game came out in 2017. Oh, yeah, I did Banjo-Kazooie once, but I never went back to it. I think this was the Zelda with the, like, intro that I did.
Alright. How's it going, everyone? What is up?
Maybe not. I know there's one that had like, the little intro. I don't know, this one did have it.
These apples are perfect. Just the right color and shine. Let me see.
Makes you wonder how many times Persona 4 will come back. Oh, J-Pedal. You know what? If you guys want to start it,
It's
start
kind
the
of funny
pool
because they're
now.
showing him almost like a farmer.
The best apple orchard in all of Hyrule. Everyone's gonna travel here to try.
But there's not really any indication in like the intro of this game that he's like some kind of a farmer or whatever. They're just kind of like living out in the middle of the town. Or not in the town, but in the middle of the country.
Link's legendary apple orchard.
Yeah, he sounds really quiet to me too. I think it's the video itself that just has low volume.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. There was like a Redux version of A Link to the Past that was released on... I forget where it was, but I downloaded it. It was kind of fun to try out. I forget what they changed up. Like, they changed some things about like the buttons, and they added that intro. I think there's some other things, but I can't remember them all. Probably less because there won't be any bans on uploading story content. Oh yeah, I think that might have been... Yeah, that was the initial cause of it. When I was playing Persona 5, at one point I got 2 copyright strikes. And not just the content ID thing, like an actual copyright strike where like my channel was in danger of being deleted or, you know, suspended, whatever they want to call it, if I got one more of those. Because, and I think it was an error because they like, Atlus was striking down videos for Persona and some other people had that happen to them as well. I don't know why that happened, but I contacted Atlus via email and they did fix that eventually. But like that was a big issue that I had and that made me nervous to play it for a while. Yeah, so that was an issue that I had at one point. Sorry to hear about that. Oh, thank you, Persona. It was a while ago now, so I barely remembered it. That's over 3 years ago now. It's crazy. But yeah, I was playing Persona and then I got that. And that was the initial cause of me taking a big break from it. Doki Doki! Oh, that was a lot of fun to do. Ebe? Oh yeah, that game was really weird, but that was also fun. The Orphan speedrun. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely, who said it? Yeah, Yuki says basically try looking at a photo album of his past, yeah. The recollection stream. Oh yeah, and if anyone never saw what I looked like, yeah, that's me, at least as of 3 years ago. Though I look different now, of course. The passage of time. Akiba's Strip, that was a weird game too. Oh, I never uploaded more of this either. I was playing this game with someone who was on Patreon. And I think we did one session of this and then he went on a trip to another country at the time, if I remember correctly. And then I kind of lost contact with him for a while. I messaged him a bit back and forth over the years. And he does show up every now and then. But I never played any more with him. It was an interesting game, but very, very strange. I will say that. Scratches. Wow. Yeah, like Persona. We had already done like 80 parts of Persona. 90 parts or whatever. Because initially, I remember with Persona, I was streaming it, and I think I was either unlisting the archives, or I was deleting the archives, and I would upload them as a separate video later. But after a while, I just started using the archives instead because it was too much of a pain to go and do that. I played Ebe. Yeah, I did play Ebe. It's a while back. I don't know if I ever made a playlist for it because I don't have playlists of absolutely everything, unfortunately. Oh, there's our character with the teacher, of course. Column-made. There's another picture of me. Wow. I can't believe how much different I look. Jesus Christ. I look so much younger, dude. That's crazy. That's only 3 years. Holy shit. It's like weird whenever you like look at yourself from like a few years ago. And it's like, whoa, what? Like, I didn't know I looked that much different. Oh, Morrowind. Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. I need to get back to that too at some point. Okay. I got like way too distracted by all this nostalgia, didn't I? Doom with Mike. That was a lot of fun too. I was doing co-op Doom with Mike. I mean, I wasn't even like, the funny thing is I'm not like that much younger. Like, I'm like pretty old. So it's like 3 years ago shouldn't be that long, but like looking at myself like, wow, I feel like I was so much younger then. Like just looking at myself there. It's crazy. Anyway. What was I going through? Finish up the, oh, it's a lovely picture of Kamoshida, the douche teacher. Anything else I want to look at? That's about it. Oh yeah, I was doing Final Fantasy when that came out. How long ago was that now? 4 years? December 8th, 2016. Wow. Oh, it went back to the top. Well, you know what? That was a good search through it all anyway. I'm not gonna scroll all the way back down. But yeah, so maybe you guys saw a couple of things that you were interested in after me showing all that stuff off. What changes more than our appearance is our perspective? Or perception? Well, either one, yeah, I think that's true. I definitely agree with that. But, man, looking at myself, yeah, I definitely looked younger too. That's funny. Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe you guys saw something cool that you guys may want to watch at some point in the future. Like, who was it that saw Eve? Shadowcat? Yeah, like I played some games that people probably don't even remember at this point because it's been so long now. And I probably don't have the playlist all organized the best way possible either. So my created playlist here, oh, that's just blank space. Completed Let's Plays. Yeah, like this probably has to be updated. I did all of them at one point, but this is probably going back several years ago now. Like, yeah, there's a bunch that are not in here that I need to put in, like Eve's not here. Obviously, I finished that at some point. I did update it for the Danganronpa games, luckily. Yeah. Anyways, guys, yes, I've been putting this off for far too long now. I love to stick around and try more. Bless must bid you all good night. Yeah, it's time for me to go too. So, guys, thank you very much, as always. Oh, Gamer Miracle, I haven't watched your channel in years or gotten any notifications. And I just got a notification for the live stream. That's funny. I wonder if it's because we're doing more of like a, it's more of a, I don't know what you would call it, like an update or blog than a, like a gameplay video. Maybe YouTube sends out different notifications depending on that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by again, Gamer Miracle. We're about to end this, but I was just kind of doing a stream to test out a few things. I was just chatting about a few different topics too while I was here. I remember your channel and missed it? Oh, you missed me? Oh, thank you. Gamer Miracle, I appreciate that. I'm glad you found this place again, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more videos soon. I was going through this and I kind of was doing a bit of a look back too, I guess, in a way, at my older videos and stuff in a roundabout way, I suppose. So, you know, if you do see something that you'd like to watch, feel free to go ahead and do that. And I'm probably gonna be uploading some more stuff again in the future, because I've been a bit negligent in doing that. I've been doing a lot of streaming lately more than anything, but I should get back to doing some more actual uploads too at some point, because I've been putting that off for way too long now. It's just easy to get lazy, and especially with, you know, this last year that we had, it was absolutely crazy and a nightmare for everyone, and, you know, I don't really know if this year's gonna be any better, and my gut tells me it's not really gonna be all that much better. If anything, it could actually get even crazier for all we know. But despite all that, I think I might try to find the time and the willpower to do what I used to do again and start uploading those old playthroughs that I had to upload, and maybe start recording some more Let's Plays with Emily about these games we once did. Well, it's one thing to say it, another thing to do it, so you guys have to hold me to it. Keep pestering me and that sort of thing, and I will do it eventually. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys. Thanks for being here. Hope you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Till then, farewell, everyone.